Hello, everyone. I'm Riley King, and welcome to this special right here on the Riley King Network, Remembering Prince. Let's get started. Prince remembered in Inspiration's New Girl. While fans and fellow artists loved the legendary musical style of Prince, comedians loved to imitate the quirky star. Prince, for most part, seemed to enjoy it. The musician who died Thursday at the age of 57 famously used comedian Dave Chappelle's image on the cover of his single Breakfast Can Wait, in a nod to a skit by Chappello. And here's a look at the photo. Five times Prince transcaled music. Purple Rain in 1984, number one. Prince wasn't satisfied with just releasing an album. In 1984, he made a movie. The almost 2-hour film grossed $68 million dramatically and won Prince an Oscar for Best Original Song Score. In the film, Prince played the Kid, a talented and troubled singer who has to leave his parents' house to get away from an abusive home life. He eventually makes his way to a stardom. Number two, Batman, 1989. Tim Burton, Michael Curtin, the Caped Crusader, Prince. It all just makes sense. The Purple One recorded a new Batman theme song, Bat Dance, that could only work if your name was Prince. Bat Dance became Prince's fourth number one Billboard single at all times. And we have a photo of it as well. Take a look at the photo. Number three, artists famously known as 1990s. Prince famously changed his name to an unpronounced symbol in the early 1990s during a contract dispute with his label. At around the same time, Prince apprehended with the word slave on his cheek, telling the world with just a look that he believed the label owned not only his music but his likeness at the time. He eventually fulfilled his contract and then changed his name back to Prince years later. Number three, Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, 2004. Prince's introduction into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame was just prior of the course, but what stood out about his big day in 2004 was his guitar solo during his performance of While My Guitar Gently Weeps. It's widely known that Prince was not just a singer, but also one of the greatest multi-instrumental and music writers of his time. He basically took over that ceremony with his inspirable skills. Let's take a look at the video real quick. And sorry about that. We're having technical difficulties playing the video. Prince was at his best performance on big stage along Tom Petty and Stevie Winwood. At around middle of song, he really shines for music fans. It's a must-see. He's one in the red hat. And number 5, Super Bowl XLI 2007. It was raining and game itself was boring since the Colts were easily headlining the Bears, but that didn't matter for Prince. He delivered one of the most exciting halftime shows in football history with a tux blue-purple outfit and funky guitar. Prince performed for more than 10 minutes and brought the crowd to their feet. It was like they were at an actual arena rock concert. On stage, shaped like his iconic name symbol, with a downpour all around, Prince closed the show, apparently with purple rain. Take a look. And sorry about that. The video is not gonna play, I guess, as well. Unless we get to... Oh, wait a minute. I have it now. So that is the performance in the rain. Prince's autopsy determine cause of death is complete. One day after Prince Rogers Nelson was pronounced dead at the age of 57, the chief medical examiner for the Midwest Medical Examiner's Office performed an autopsy on the music legend to determine the cause of death. The autopsy began at 9 a.m. CT and was completed at 1 p.m. A press release from Medical Examiner's Office said the singer's body would be returned to his family later today, and release said. A full report included toxicology could likely take weeks according to the release. The autopsy comes aimed further details of an emergency landing last week involving Prince's plane at Quad City International Airport in Malin, Illinois. Jeff Peterson, the airport's fire chief, told the news networks it received a call about an inbound aircraft carrying an unresponsive person. Prince was rushed to a local hospital after the plane landed and was treated for the flu, his rep confirmed. Late last night, Havre County Sheriff's Office released the 911 call made from Prince's Parsley Park residence in Minnesota on Thursday morning. The caller noted shaken said, "We're at Prince's house." Prince was pronounced dead at 10:07 a.m. after first responders attempted CPR. His publicist later confirmed to the public that the music icon had died at his home. No signs of trauma, suicide, in Prince's death, sheriff says. There were no signs of trauma to Prince's body, and officials have no reason to believe his death was a suicide, authorities said today. Prince's hairstyle, talk about the person he was off stage. Here's a photo. Of one of his hairstyles. Prince's longtime keyboardist talks rumored rival with Michael Jackson. When Prince died this week, music lovers immediately begun comparing his unexpected death to Michael Jackson's. The King of Pop died in his California home in 2009. Jackson was 50, 7 years younger than Prince when he died Thursday. Prince's death revived rumors the two pop icons had an unspoken rivalry. The Heartsease was filled when Purple One famously spoke out about turning down the opportunity to be in Jackson's Bad music video. And that does it for my special right here on the Riley King Network, remembering Prince. And we're going to end it off with one of my favorite songs by Prince, Little Red Corvette. I hope you enjoyed this special. Goodbye, everyone.
I guess I should know.